to go and try and investigate the murder that somebody did in the cantina. No, it wasn't in the cantina, but the suspects are in the cantina. And try to get this guy out of prison that we don't even know, but Mandalore knows him and says he can help us. So, you know, totally reasonable, I guess. Don't know how he managed to not pick that up last time, but there we go. There's a load of blood there and a broken droid. Mandalore, could you just move out the... Thanks. That droid is going to be useful in some way, I'm sure of it. I just can't remember what way now. Right, who do we need to speak to? Okay. Dagon Gent, that's the guy we have to do. So we have to... Captain Rickon says that Dagon Gent was picked up along with several other suspects in regard to murder of an Onderonian soldier named Studio. Riken says that Dagon had a motive for committing the murder, and he was also found at the scene of the crime. In order to get him free, you need to investigate the crime at the cantina near Dagon's office. Find out about his apparent motive for the murder would be a good first step. Okay, start with the bouncer. If you come inside, you make no problem. Many problems recently. You make sure there are no more. So many problems behind me. So go in and drink, but no fight or kill. Okay, he doesn't look like he's going to help us out in any way. So we'll just continue in. Look at that. I just happened to check that and see that my phone was no longer on silent. So for once, it's not going to just go off during one of my recordings, which is nice. Gormo, right, let's chat to you now that we know a little bit more. I still haven't had any luck finding a flaming visa. I suppose you have an extra Starport visa. Can I talk to you about Captain Studio's murder? I'm in enough trouble as it is. I'm glad I wasn't even here that night. I'm sorry if it doesn't help. Perhaps you can talk later. Okay. You're just a patron. You won't help me. How about person sat here? Patron. Nico.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for bazaar.
No. Can I talk to you about Captain Studio's murder? I know we've done this, but there might be extra dialogue now.
I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Do you know any reason why Dagon Gent would kill Studio?
Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go.
Okay. Tell me how you know Dagon.
Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Do you know? Okay. I'll ask you something else. No, it's just Bazak. You're back again for racing or something else. Can I talk to you about Captain Studio's murder? He was not here when it happened. I talked with soldiers in charge of the investigation for all the regulars, talked to them. Bahima, I had to get him to realise this. He seemed to be in a good mood. With civil war looms, good people still looking for a distraction from their day-to-day lives. I provide this for them in the form of the sweet races. Yeah, but if it goes to civil war, it'll all be over. So fix wasn't. Oh, what about this guy? Behemoth, we can talk to him. I am Behemoth, first-class bartender of this magnificent cantina. May I help you, sentient? Can I talk with you about Captain Studio's murder? It's brought me much distress. An unhappy thing this is, and bad for the flow of commerce. What is your interest in this sentient? An acquaintance of mine, Dagon Gent, is being questioned by the military about this. I'd like to get him free. As would I prize one of your customers, and he is most regular. Let me structure my memories and recall the night. Ask any questions. Do you know the reason why Dhagon Gent would kill Studio? Absolutely not. He is many things, but not a man of unreasonable violence. He is dangerously careless, but would not harm Captain Studio. Could you tell me how well you knew Dagon again? I knew him very well. Many sentients look towards bartenders for advice. In my world, they are also sometimes sought for spiritual advice. This is a trust I try to honour. Let's talk about something else. Bartenders duty to answer questions, and clients duty to spend credits on needed refreshments. Yeah, but option to do anything, do I? I have an extra starport visa, but it isn't open. Anybody can do something about that. Because I would, of course, know nothing. Only an expert spice could summon, but by favourable considerance, I know a slicer. Kip, okay. That's enough for now, okay. Up we go. Speak to some guy called Kip. Was it this guy called Kip? No, he's Vix. Close. We spoke to her and she didn't know anything about it. Oh, I think we spoke to her.
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open Starfleet visa.
Interesting. What do you need
Don't
it
worry
for?
what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it.
I have an honest face. You will answer my question. What do you need the visa for?
You have an honest face. I will answer your question. I need to transport permacrete explosives for the exchange. They're going to use it to take care of some competition and some local authorities. Permanently.
I'll be going now. Okay. So she's just gonna like kill a load of people with it basically. Oh, Panna.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
I'd like to talk to you about Captain Studio's murder.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Okay. Do you know Dagon Gent?
I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf.
Bekel? Who is Bekel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Do you know any reason why Dhagon Gent would kill Studio?
Flaming right, I do. The night she made the great flight, she ripped Dagon apart. Not literally, but we could hear her laying into him over here. We got a good laugh at it. Dagon was so mad he was sputtering. Then he stormed off. Best entertainment we had that night. The only good thing about that Sulio is she had a good tongue on her.
Okay. Okay. So the night Captain Studio's murder sounds like Dagon Gent made a pass at her who was violent. He was rejected violently. She cursed at him, publicly humiliated him. Perhaps someone in the cantina who knows them a little better could shed some light on this development. Okay. Oh, here's Kip. The off-worlder returns. A friend of a friend told me you're the guy I should talk to about adjusting Starfleet port visas. So you have a personalised visa that you need to be made known on. It's a tricky process. After many failures, I've mastered it. It'll cost you 500 credits. Here's 500 credits. Maybe after the visa, this will take a little while. Okay. So we've got an open starport visa. Let's go back and talk to Nico.
Welcome back. My deck is still...
No, I'm not.
Foul
Captain Studio. Someone was saying that Studio deeply humiliated Dagon the night she was murdered. That's a very good motive.
She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
What happened the night of the
I was
murder?
cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dhagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Okay. Where'd you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized, stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Let's go. Thanks, Nico. You've been a lot of help. You seem like a good guy. Should we give that guy our starport visa? Who wants to get back to the Republic? Azar.
See you again.
I managed to get an open starport visa.
I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks.
Here you go.
You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
Okay. I mean, I hope he's not just taking us for a ride there. And there was that woman who, with her children, who I would like to have helped as well. Maybe if we get another one, I'll help her out. But I don't know if you get another one. And I don't know if I gave it to him then rather than waited for anything else, because I think something might happen that might distract us in a bit. You search Shashi for anything to capture anything you find is dried blood where she was killed. Maybe there's something else in the area. I knew this droid would be helpful. You see. The remains of a serving droid still clutching its serving tray has been heavily scavenged and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Okay, I would imagine maybe the owner of the cantina, seeing as he would have owned the droid if it's a serving droid. You'd imagine. That's got to be a thing, right? Okay. Let's talk to Kim Dick. No racing. I want to talk to Captain Studios murder. Okay, oh, okay. Let's talk to Nico then. He's been helpful. No, I'll talk about Captain Studios murder. I found a broken servant droid by the murder scene.
That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Okay. Do you remember who scavenged the droid?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Salio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Okay. Someone's gonna know though, right? This guy.
This room is
Captain Studios murder. Yep, sure. Found a broken servant droid by the murder scene.
buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got to his
I
droid?
wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
Oh, okay. You know where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
There we go. We know him. We spoke to him before. We rewired him. Made him better. Let's go speak to the barman just first. So he might know something. I think they said it was his droid. The Captain Sulio's murder. Oh, okay. Can't ask him anything about his droid apparently. Maybe it was him who did it. I hope not, but maybe it was. Let's go. What was it? B1D8 or something? He's just over here. Hey there, guys. 1B8D.
Greetings, Master. Do you have any interest in my goods?
I need to know if you have any parts for one of Behemoth's servant droids.
Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
I want to buy those
The
parts.
market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Here's 25
Thank you
credits.
for your business.
Kif and the Cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Okay. 25 credits, I thought it was going to be like, it's 1,000 credits, and I'd be like, Jesus Christ. But, no, we're okay. Here we go. Your world returns. Don't you get Sulio's murder? I have the remains of SOD3. Can you get information from it? Give me a minute or two. This guy's good. We should employ him. Let's do it. Let's take a last look at his last feed.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Oh. There's that Beast Rider armor there. Okay. I'll go show it to Nico. Thanks a lot, by the way. You've actually been exceptionally useful.
My deck is still warm.
Oh, shut up about your damn Bazak.
It's our business.
No one cares about
Most
Bazak.
nights I was here. What do you want to talk about?
I want to show you SOD3's last transmission.
It'll help Dagon. You got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon Gent couldn't have killed Captain Sulio because I am the world's greatest detective, Hercule Poirot.
That's a bold
Not
statement.
really.
I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. Still don't know who killed Sulio. This will
Nice,
greatly
nice
assist our
flash
investigation.
forward there. Save us the beef. Oh, who's this guy?
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
Okay. They weren't really fighting the rigs. The cantinas can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
Did you talk to any of the bar? Others can confirm they were good friends.
You little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
But
already given my report, Off-Worlder. He came from his office, like I said.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
Okay, for us, recording murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dhagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain.
Dun,
Set
dun,
Gent free then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
Okay.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down.
What do you mean, together? That guy didn't do anything, it was just me. The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was
The
innocent.
investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say anymore. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there.
Oh,
As
Dagon
detention
Gent.
cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Why were you locked up in the first
Wrong
place?
place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink.
You have any idea who killed her?
No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free.
You don't care.
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with
Okay.
death all the time. We all end up like her eventually.
Mandalore said you might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
How many people can help you out with that? There've been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's fault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
It's a Jedi Master.
Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Can you get in touch with someone from inside the
There's a
palace?
slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Okay, who has them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though. You should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Item received, double-bladed lightsaber. Did we seriously get a double-bladed lightsaber? Is it better than the one we've got? Probably not. That's it clipped. And then we've got a purple one. Very nice. It's not as good as the one I've got, but I do like the fact that it's purple. That's right, Dagon, get out of my way. Okay, so we need to locate Backle in the local cantina. Who's this guy? Beast Rider thug. The Beast Rider's going to turn violent, I bet. I just feel it. Okay, this is cantina. Here we go.
What do you want here, Off-Worlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
You have something that belongs to Dhagon Gent. I want to get it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
I was hoping I might be able to buy any holidays you get from his
It
office.
isn't for sale. I warned you, off-worlder. Kill him.
This seems very unreasonable. That seems incredibly unreasonable. Okay, let's try and get in the stasis field.
That's another one for me.
Oh wait, no, actually. Okay, so we'll just hit her while she's in the stasis. Which, by the way, is pretty awesome. Look at this. We actually got mauled in a stasis. Sweet. Okay, let's false wave her. Nice. I love being a Jedi. Oh my god, I nearly died. I did not check my my health. Actually, that master heal did heal a lot, didn't it? Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, we are like just invincible now, basically. I might have to turn up the difficulty level.
Let's take care of this fast.
I mean, I didn't want to kill you, but I kind of did. There we go. Open Starport visa, awesome. And the holodiscs. We can give that to the lady now. I'd rather give it to her than give it to this trader guy who I don't think's bad, but I'd rather give it to the lady with the children. It seems like that's a nicer thing to do, you know. Okay. Where are we gonna go? Return to Dagon again. Yep, that makes sense.
Have you found the encrypted holodisc yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without.
I got the holodisc from back on.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
Okay. I'm actually going to say I have something to do first.
Go back.
Just in case I can't get this visa to this lady. I don't know, I can't remember. Because I'd rather get this lady out before stuff happens. That makes sense. Probably doesn't if you haven't played this game, but you've probably also got a bit of a sense that something's going to happen. It's the fact that the place is on the verge of a civil war. Oh, here she is. Let's have a chat with her.
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport visa.
Found a visa for you here.
Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, off-worlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness.
Yeah, you're
Hurry,
welcome.
children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the captain. We get...
It's better to save the children, isn't it, than a freighter guy. They don't really deserve to be caught up in things, you know. Okay, let's go back, talk to Dagon, and we'll contact this Jedi Master. Man, I remember how long it used to take to load on my old Xbox. I'm not talking about a 360, I'm talking about the original Xbox. A honest, it would have added about 3 hours to this playthrough just from the load screens. If there was even a way back then to record it, which I don't know if there even was, so... Okay, Dagon.
So you still intend to go through, like
Yep,
I was
let's go.
saying, though, once I use my contact.
Okay. Contact the Jedi Master.
I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's
Okay.
what I was afraid you'd say.
Okay.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
Wow. This guy's, I mean, he's straight to the point, isn't he, to be fair?
Arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Master Krat, I didn't know you were still alive.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war, if only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore, even an old friend.
I don't blame... Okay. I want to know why I was cast out of the Jedi Order.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. There's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting?
Oh,
In
God.
orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
You're a bloody Jedi
What have you done
Master.
to my man? Blast!
Just kill him.
Men, take care of him.
Why didn't he just kill him? Could have ended everything there.
Hey, we should check our lines of fire around these bystanders. No grenades.
Whatever. Of course, it goes without saying. Why didn't we just kill General Vaklu, for God's sake? I still love the sound of the lightsabers, it's so cool. As for this guy, I said, as for this guy.
It shouldn't take long.
I said, as for this guy. Thank you.
I'll take care of it.
There we go.
More where that
At last, some action.
There's still some more.
more where that came from.
Sweet. I am the Master Jedi. Hey there. Just keep drinking up, guys. At least he's slightly terrified. Time to go. Let's go. Sorry, where are we? Oh, okay. There's more people to kill.
It shouldn't
Nice.
take long.
Okay. It's a force wave, this guy. We need a bit of a heal as well.
That's another one for me.
There there's a lot of them here. If I got the right, oh no. Many opponents, there we go.
Let's see what you got.
Nice. They can hit both of them with the lightsaber throw. Nice. That's pretty cool. God, picking up loot is so difficult in this game, even with a mouse. I remember it being difficult using a controller as well, so. There we go. Oh, hi guys. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. The thing is, you would expect, to be fair, a Jedi to just be able to blitz through a group like that. So I don't think that's any surprise.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Factory soldiers. Factory soldiers have been attacking me.
Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
It's broad daylight. They were wearing uniforms.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Okay, let's go. Oh, the big group of people there have disappeared.
You know what to do.
What? Shit. They're not commoners.
I'll take care of this.
They're also frozen. They kind of look a little bit like Han Solo when he's in Carbonite.
Who wants to die first?
Okay. Watch out for commoners then.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
What? Oh shit. That's nice.
For Clan Ordo! For Clan Ordo!
I don't think we can attack that unless we throw, probably.
That's another one for me.
More where that came from.
Throw. And again. Throw.
More where that came from.
Okay. Seems to be a little bit out of it. There we go. So at least these soldiers
Your
aren't
visa's
attacking me.
been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Thanks, Captain Khaleesi. The Great Escape.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Okay. is our shuttle. You can take the shuttle back to Duxon. Yeah, I guess we want to do that. We want to go back to the Ebon Hawk though, don't we?
docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
That sounds altruistic. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The
Sure.
Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic.
True.
And then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Okay, cool. I think we're ready to depart, to be honest with you. Where's the guide? Braylor. I think he's the guide, the guy at the front gate. So Mandalore's going to come along and join us on our little adventure, I guess, which is pretty cool. Like Mandalore, actually. He's grown on me. More remains from the Sith who attacked. I need to like have a good clear out, I think, of the stuff we're carrying, because this grass doesn't allow you to see any of the remains, does it? Let's go and chat to this guy over here and have a bit of a clear out, I think. Hey, Kex. Let's see what you have. Show sell list. Okay, weapons. Handmade and stuff. Don't want to sell that. Seems a bit rude. Sell that. Yeah. Okay. Sell. Yeah. Don't want those. Fabric fiber blade. Don't need it. Trashordian. Double blade. 620. That seems really good. I'm going to keep that because some of them won't be able to use lightsabers. Definitely keeping the lightsaber. How much does that get me for? That's actually worth more. Interesting. Bennex blaster. Keep that for now. 2 to 11. Fine. We'll keep that. Ceremonial bowcaster. Yeah, this is pretty good. I think I'll keep that. Asconian riot buster. I'm going to sell that. Despite how crazy it is. Repeating blaster carbine. Sell. Repeating blaster rifle. Yeah, sure, we'll sell that as well. And a blaster rifle. Armour. I mean, we've got to keep, like, their personal armour, haven't we? We could keep this, I guess. Sith battle suit. Medium 7. Medium 8. That's 9. Sith battle suit's okay, I'm going to sell it, though. Powered light battle armour. Okay, it seems pretty good. Verbine Sal alloy mesh, that's really strong. So is that as well. That seems good. Breathmaster would take just in case. Same with the rebreather. Unarmed accuracy gloves doesn't seem useful to me. Not using unarmed. Okay, they seem pretty good. And the rest are like energy shields and stuff, I guess. A lot of droid. Why do you want a droid? Mark 3. Probably don't want 2 of those. list. Yeah, I'll buy that. Okay, let's get up to 50. No, let's get up to 20 just in case. I don't think we're going to need them because we can heal really well now, but you never know. Yeah, those spinning blades. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have sold them. They looked really good actually. Okay, yeah, nothing there probably. Mandalorian heavy suit. That's light. 10,000. Norris robe. Okay. Fitness package. That seems good. It's very expensive though, so I'm not gonna buy it just now. At least we cleared a little bit out. Mandalorian guide. Hey guys. Yeah, let's go.
Follow me.
Follow me. I'm an Australian, mate. Hey, Eben. Back on board the Eben Hawk, eh? Fantastic Eben Hawk. Oh, here we go.
HK-47, I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior, Core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Oh, really? Oh, what's he gonna do?
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe this ship has been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep him.
Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. What has been going on here, eh? HK.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations.
And how is that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
I'm proud of what I did during the wars. I do not wish to discuss it.
Statement. I suspected as much, Master. There are few who would discuss such things with an assassination droid, and that is perfectly understandable. I mean, what use is there for communication in a galaxy such as ours? Understanding might be achieved, or sympathies might be gained by such callous acts. You are right to remain silent about your past. I have seen the damage that repressing such things brings, and it is far preferable to share such traumas.
Why do you ask me about the Mandalorian Wars?
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this. your own life, Master. Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
Mandalorians deserved it, that is all.
Statement. Oh, Master, who deserved what and why is of no consequence. It is only killing a target and how it is done that matters.
I had some questions.
Statement. You wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well. Proceed.
It's not an interrogation, I just want to ask you some questions.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
Enough with the interrogation already. When I ask you questions, I mean I'll ask you questions without torturing you.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
I found the nav computer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the Navicomputer was locked.
Yes, it's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master, but I would need to know who voice locked it. And regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
Yeah. Some other questions for you.
More questions. Wonderful.
Why were you in our storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
I had some other questions. Okay. Who was your previous master?
Answer. Master, ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed.
Okay, let's go. Influence lost though with HK47. So, because we're not a horrible, nasty person, he doesn't. His influence is not going as well with him. Let's go to. It's chapter mirror.
What do you want now?
I wanted to apologise.
Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me.
Still, I'm sorry you lost your family at Malachor.
Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of lost people out there. Scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes, it's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
All things are connected through the Force. For such acts of kindness, great things may come.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
I got an achievement for it, so there we go. Fair enough. I had some questions for you. Apparently I don't have any questions for you. Why did we get that? Is it because... Oh, we went full light side. Jesus Christ, look at that. Light mastery plus 3 wisdom. Well, well, well. Already a Jedi master. Who would have thought it?
are spending time with the servant of Atris.
I'm surprised you know so much when you never leave this room.
I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master, named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed.
How do you know that? The handmaiden told me not to speak of it.
Revan welcomed her, and she was said to be a skilled warrior, beautiful and strong in the Force. The Force flows strongly in the blood of those born from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If the servant of Atris is of her blood, then the potential lies within her. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos.
You said teach her the ways of the Jedi. Curious choice of words.
Ah, that was an interesting choice of words indeed. She has sworn not to follow the path of the Jedi by her oath, but even that oath is limited. One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways of the Force. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies.
I'm proposing, but there's only Jedi and Sith, so you're proposing seems greater evil. Are you proposing teaching the ways of the Sith?
I propose nothing except what you choose to read into my words. But no, I would not advocate such teachings either. I am only saying that she has sworn not to follow the teachings of the Jedi, and that is a curious distinction in her oath. But we were speaking of the servant of Atris. I would caution you to be careful of your interaction with her. She is not as tempered as you.
But shouldn't she know her heritage?
Should she? By whose judgment should such truths be revealed? I do not have such arrogant presumptions. The Jedi separate children from their parents as they did you. It is because family exerts a powerful influence on one's development. I am merely saying that revealing such things can have profound consequences, nothing more.
Okay. How could I train her?
You must train yourself first. The time will reveal itself. Yet if you persist as you have, building her trust, then you will be training her, whether you know it or not, until the choice is hers, not yours.
Interesting. There's
Before
questions.
you continue questioning me, I hope your thoughts in the matter concerning the servant of Atris are clear. Spend time with her if you must, but recognize where your true loyalties lie, to the galaxy and yourself. So then perhaps I was mistaken in my judgment. Never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won, completely and utterly? If perhaps she would give in, surrender herself to you? Few other thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. Exile. And such passions are not strength, but erosion.
Perhaps, and perhaps not. We shall see.
I cannot help but hear you at times, and such curious thoughts they are, not at all like a Jedi. But I shall keep such thoughts to myself, I think. And you should as well.
Okay. Interesting. Clear, interestingly, as always. So, basically we can train the handmaiden to be a Jedi as well, but we already have Atten training, so we should probably leave it there. Let's have a chat with him, actually.
Something up?
Questions?
Alright, what did you want to know?
Absolutely nothing. Let's go. Okay, so we're on Tucson. We don't want to go to Telos. Don't want to go to Nar Shaddaa. Probably don't want to go to Korriban. Or do we want to go to Korriban? Yeah, let's go to Korriban. Get to Dantooine last. Okay. Let's go. Man, I love the Ebon Hawk. I wish they did like a model of it or something. That would be awesome. maybe if we ever get Knights of the Old Republic 3. I mean, it'd have to have the Ebon Hawk, wouldn't it? It just wouldn't be right if it didn't. Be like Mass Effect without Normandy. Yeah, it would be kind of cool if they did. Like a collector's edition with an Ebon Hawk model or something. That would be awesome. I mean, obviously it is a bit of a Millennium Falcon rip-off, but, you know, that's not a bad thing to rip off. Would you look at this? Some interesting statues.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. There's great power in this place, for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
What happened here?
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Do you think there are any living Sith here?
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith Lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here.
Okay. Let's head out then.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Why won't you come with me?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn.
Very well, stay here, keep the engine primed in case we need to leave quickly.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed.
The Academy is on the other side of this valley.
Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Ooh. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Okay, well, I think I will finish this episode up there. Next time we will check out Korriban. Don't know if I'm going to take yet. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But till then, guys, thank you for watching. As always, it's been my pleasure. I'll catch ya.